Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I personally don't know exactly what I'm doing. The idea I have is a very simple, easy, pretty, glam dinner look because I'm going to dinner tonight. We're going with another couple and I have felt so sick all day, but I was like, maybe if I get up and film and do things YouTube related, it'll make me feel better. So here I am. I know I want a bold lip because anytime you don't feel good and do your makeup and then put on a bold lip, like, it just makes it better. So here we go. So what I'm going to start to prime with is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is so, what is the word? Hydrating. This is so hydrating. It feels so good on the skin. For foundation, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. And just slap this all over my face and blend it in with my Real Technique sponge. For concealer, you already know I'm going to go in with two. I'm going to go in with the Born This Way in Very Fair and the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in L1. I am going to give the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder another shot. I did a first impression on it and it didn't work as well as I wanted it to, obviously. And I saw a lot of different people reviewing the powder and it worked for them. So I'm like, why didn't that work for me? And I think one of the reasons is because I let my concealer sit too long and I think it dried up too quickly before I put the powder on. So I wanted to go ahead and tell you what I was using so I can put it on real quick and give it another shot. And I really hope it works. Okay, so I'm not necessarily baking with the powder. I just set it, you know. Gotta try a little different since it didn't work for me last time, but I am gonna try and set my whole face with it as well. Now I'm just gonna sweep away any excess amount that may be on my face. Okay, so far so good, but it looked good at this point in time last time when I used it. So it's 3 o'clock right now. I'll let you know what it looks like when I'm done. Should I go on to eyes? I don't know. I need to set my face though. I do know that. Oh God. I'm also going to try and use a different setting spray this time than I did last time. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. I like to tilt my head back when I set my face because sometimes I feel like the product doesn't get underneath of your eyes, and to me that's where I want the least amount of powdered look is underneath of my eyes. So I feel like sometimes if you're going like this, it's just kind of falling down. It's not really getting underneath of your eyes. So I like to go like this just because anything that's falling, I know it's gonna get underneath of my eyes. That made a dramatic difference. Oh yes. This powder looks promising now. Oh God, I really hope so. Because it's cheap, it's from the drugstore. I hate cheap. It's a nice price from the drugstore. And I mean, everybody's ranting and raving about it. So I wanted, you know, I had to be the freaking oddball out, right? And say, I don't like it. But as of right now, it looks promising. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and bronze. I'm gonna use my Hoola bronzer from Benefit because I look crazy right now with like no bronzer or anything on my face. So I'm just gonna take a big old fluffy brush and not necessarily like contour, but just warm up my face a little bit. Okay, now for blush. I don't use this blush a lot and I actually have no idea why. But it's by Lancome. It is the Rose Fresque. Lord only knows how to pronounce it, but it's this really pretty blush right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this because it was just staring at me in my vanity and I'm like, you know what? Why not? Okay, maybe we should we just continue? Let's just go ahead and go with eyes. Usually if I'm doing a full face of makeup like I am, I mean, I can typically get it done in 20-30 minutes. I mean, having to stop and talk to you and let you know like exactly what I'm doing, I mean, obviously that takes time to do. When I am at my vanity, this Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, the way that my vanity is set up, it's just always kind of up front and easy for me to grab. So if I'm doing like a quick, easy look, it's just typically the first palette that I grab to use. And really the two most used shadows that I use in this palette is White Peach up here in the corner, this one right here, and these two shades, Puree and Summer Yum, which are down here. Those three shades are like my go-to shades. So typically, I'm pretty quick with my eyes when I'm getting ready and everything needs to be done fast. So I'm gonna dip into that White Peach shade and just press it onto my eyelid up to my brow bone. You guys are gonna freak when you see how fast I seriously do my eyes when it comes to like getting ready quickly. That's why I think when I was thinking about this look, I'm like, oh, I don't feel good, but I want to look like I feel good enough to be out even though I want to be in bed. We've all been there. So I just do that, and then I take the same fluffy brush and I dip right into Puree. I don't get a lot because I want the lips to be the focus. So I just lightly brush this shade on my eyes just to give a little bit of color, definition. You know, it's not about the eyes really when I'm thinking about this look. Obviously, I only want enough just to give, you know, to bring them out a little bit. And then I take a smaller precision, well, just a smaller fluffy brush and dip into Summer Yum. And just kind of keep this color on the outer part of my crease really lightly. And just sweep that there on both sides. And I take Summer Yum down just a little bit on the eyelid, just to get rid of that white eyeshadow and whatever was there. And then I'll just take a little bitty pencil brush, just like this, and just kind of go back and forth between them. No big choosing there. And just sweep some of this right on my lower lash line. So now what I'm going to do is, of course, do my lashes. I'm going to use the Kiss Poise lashes. These are pretty natural looking to me. They're very natural looking. And do my brows off camera, and I will be back. Okay, so I have my lashes on. I put some Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal on my top lashes, and I'm also going to put it on my bottom lashes. Okay, now for lips. This is the star of the show. This is by Mellow Cosmetics. It is so pretty. It is in the shade Electro. It's a matte lipstick, and this is more of like an orangey lipstick color. It's so pretty, and it's a pretty summer shade, which is nice. But I am going to take some just on a little angled brush and put this on my lips. Okay, now for highlight, I'm going to go in with Becca Cosmetics highlight in the shade Pearl. And then again, I'm going to spray with my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. So here is the final look. I think it's simple, it's easy, it's more on the easy side. There's not a lot going on with the face, just enough to bring out your features, and then the pop of color on the lips. I think it is a gorgeous look to wear out, especially on a date night. Okay, so it's been over an hour. It is 4:11. And drum roll for the powder, the Maybelline powder. It still isn't great. It's not bad, it's not terrible, it's not horrible, but I don't know. It is better, I think, because I used less and I used a different setting spray. I used different concealer than I used last time, so all that kind of stuff maybe makes it look better. I don't know, we will see. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. We out.